Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4, The Art of Sweden. Although we're now at Scandinavia, and it is time for the battle of the big blue blobs. We are finally going to bring it to France. We'd have to wait until we can dissolve the alliance, and probably the royal marriage. Also notice that there's some French troops way over here. So, as a rundown of the situation here, France has no manpower left whatsoever. However, the problem is France is still a giant beast. They're going to have way, way more morale. I think they had like 7 point something morale versus our 5.6 morale. So that's going to help them win a lot of fights. They also tend to have great generals, all that sort of thing. They are also allied to Haiti, Tuscany, Netherlands, and Sunda. Now, that mostly means Tuscany and the Netherlands. If we take a look at... Is it Netherlands or the Netherlands here? Netherlands. Only have 38,000 troops currently and not a ton of manpower. Tuscany, I think, has a bit more. 50,000 and some manpower, which they will be led by France, which is kind of scary. Neither France or the Netherlands have a navy. France only have 23 ships total. Netherlands have 16 ships total. And what about Tuscany? I think they have a bit more. Again, they've been sort of immune to some of the fights. They have 51 ships total, including 10 heavies, which is a little bit more... Just a little bit more. Not much, but it's a something. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to preemptively, I'm going to move some heavy ships off the coast of Scotland, the Netherlands over there, and my lights over here. I'm going to go ahead and grab, I don't want to, like, half. Can I just move 10? There's no click for that. So I guess I can do something like that. Grab 26er, move them, oh, no, not everything. And then same thing over here. Grab, yeah, sure, 34 lights. And drop them the Straits of Dover. And, well, no, hold on. I'm worried about the Netherlandish ships. Tell you what, for now, let me just go and split my light ships in half, actually. And we'll put them in a position to blockade, maybe sink a few things. And then the other 100 lights should be able to protect trade in Seville. Maybe Tuscany can actually challenge that. Fuck. What do I want to do here? I'm trying to remember. I had a plan. I guess I could keep everything together. For now, you know what? Let's just keep protecting trade in Seville. Keep our income high. That'll be okay. We'll figure out where everyone moves their navy, and then we'll respond to things at that point. I am building a bunch of ships, if we look. I'm building 51 ships right now, which is good. Also, a few military units. What I've done is there's a French army that's just hanging out in my territory, and we're going to try to smash that. Netherlands entered a coalition against me. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's just a coalition of one, so I'm not too terribly concerned. Got those coming in, so I just have to wait until the 8th to dissolve this. Wow, we're getting attrition like crazy. Let me go and split this in half. I'm going to send one of you here. And split you in half and send you over there. It's not quite as bad. Still be a little bit of attrition. We're going to have to double check which leader we use to start this all up as well. So, we have to dissolve the alliance first. I'm so happy the French troops are staying there, because any French troop we kill cannot be replaced. They don't have any manpower. So it's really, really critically important. All right, dissolving the alliance. Done. They're still not moving the troops. I think France is going to do that thing where they're just sort of stuck there. Actually, they probably just don't have a path, which is nice. Now, these guys over here, what I'm interested in doing is trying to go straight for the Dutch army before France can reach us. So hopefully we can pull something off like that. We do have some extra troops here. Now, unfortunately, there's no shortcut, unless Cleves would be willing to give me access. They would, and that's slightly shorter. Now, I have to make sure I can't start there. Oh, right, Cleves, I released them as an independent. That's nice. I can't start here. I'll get black flag. But it means that if I pull back, send you to Nassau, and go here, we can go Berg to Breda to the Netherlands army, which will be a little bit shorter. We're going to make heavy use of forced march, because the opening moves of this war are going to be very important to try to cut down people very, very quickly. But not only that, France has a full offensive, so they'll be forced marching a lot. And so at the very least, we just have to be on equal footing. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and break the royal ties with France. I could declare without, but of course we'd get +1 war exhaustion and +1 or lose 1 stability. And right now, the costs are going to be high enough as is. I don't know, it's tough. Russia's declaring war on someone. Good, stay busy. It is tough to decide, because it only costs us 60 to go back up to +1. Whoops. And ultimately, the war exhaustion would matter, though. No, I'll break it. It's okay. France is going to hate me now, understandably. And now we have to wait until the 12th of August. We'll declare war. We should be able to wipe these guys out. They're in the woods, which isn't great. Also, we'll probably trigger a river crossing. What do they have a leader here? 4 maneuver. Do I have anyone who can beat that? No. So no matter what, there's going to be a river crossing penalty, so I don't have to be too stressed about who comes in what order or anything like that. I think, got a 2. You got a 3. And what is this guy here? That's my 3-5. I got a better one, right? Let's use the 5-6 to start this war against France. Get the absolute majorest, most biggest bonus we possibly can. And we're waiting until the 12th of August. And we will initiate. Oh, and you make sure you've got someone. I have full maintenance, right? Nothing stupid like that. Yes. I've got my discipline guy. Yes. Is there a policy? Oh, I'm so nervous about this war. None of these are particularly helpful right now, so that's okay. All right, 12th of August. Bring the speed down. One more turn. There we go. So, let's do this. We're going to take Picardy. Oh, I checked. The Netherlands has no ally other than France and Haiti, who are already giving me a war. So, there's no problem with me co-belligerizing them. I don't think I'm specifically looking to take any provinces from them, but I may as well have the option. Picardy is the war goal over here. It's adjacent to Ile-de-France. Lithuania will not jump in because they're distant war and a bit in debt. But, all right. Let's do it. Wah! Declaring war on France. The end of many a Let's Play. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm fine with burning through a lot of military points. I want this to happen quickly, and certainly before France can feel that they're in position to send in some reinforcements somewhere else. This one may not work out. I'll queue up the move. Oh, they haven't actually joined in technically yet, but we can start the move in Hindenburg. There we go. All right, little skirmish there, nothing that matters. So now I can tell these guys to actually go all the way through there. And if we can catch the Netherlands army without France around to generate its like massive like war skills and war stats, then we will be in a fantastic position. I'll let these guys keep forming up. All right, to 21st, we'll get there first. Yes, we will. Excellent. All right. Another little skirmish. Not even any war score from these tiny, tiny little battles. Come on down. Okay. Interesting. Why didn't it have full morale? Because they have 7.5. Why did it... Were they not full maintenance? Is that possible? That France wasn't in full maintenance? Okay, here's the Tuscan army over here fighting... Wallachians? Polish people? These people aren't involved in my war. Oh, my allies, my vassals. I want to encourage them to be supportive here. They don't need to go out and start blockading or sieging anything on their own. In fact, it would be better if they didn't. 2 maneuver, 3 maneuver, 5 maneuver. So there's no way to avoid the river crossing regardless. And the marsh is a -1 penalty, which kind of sucks. So we'll be doing -2 in battle there, but we have 2-to-1 odds. Hopefully it's okay. What kind of ideas do the Netherlands have? Full defensive, full quality. So actually, they're going to be pretty well off. We're going to have a 5-5 general, which is going to help. Now, before we actually engage, we have to make sure France isn't going to jump in, and it's possible that they might. I actually might just want to sit in their territory. Where are they moving to? Another marsh. You know what? You wait here. We're gonna let them go. I'll still queue up the move to Holland, and I'll just sort of stay in this area. Now, France will eventually be able to reach there, of course. Now, France won't have the numbers if I'm smashing this. But what I'm mostly concerned with is if Tuscany shows up in big numbers. But we could hopefully force march away. Now, I'm a little boxed in over here. Hold on. I'm actually going to back up that way. We can turn off the force march for now. Because then I can escape to Berg if someone comes in my direction. Of course, France can force march, so it makes it a little harder to just, you know, speed away, even with my own force marching. But what can you do? All right, the white flag of battle is gone, so technically these guys can run. So it's not going to be a stack wipe. And we're losing, like, as many people as they are. But the difference is we can replenish our forces all day long. They cannot. I definitely want to hit the Tuscans. In fact, if I can get in here right now, and I do have forced march going on, if I can get in here before this battle ends, which seems unlikely. They got to last 6 days. 6 days, 6 days. But if they can do that, Tuscany will continue to have the -2. No, they lost. It is the mountains, which is kind of shit. But I'm going to make the engagement anyway. What kind of maneuver do they have? 4. So again, there's no way for me to avoid a river crossing because I don't have a 5 maneuver general. I can't complain about my general too much overall, but... Now these are... still marsh. Yeah, we'll stay there. We got to be on guard for France showing up. Speaking of... that's not France. Do I have a navy yet? No, I don't have a replacement navy. So we are going to be hemmed in here. We're not going to go and fight those ships as... That's 5 lights and 6 transports. Hold on. I can go in with my heavies. Okay, let's run those transports too, just for some extra muscle. Oh, France might jump in. Let's actually break the protect trade and instantly start sending some dudes over there. Alright, we should be able to defeat Tuscany here. We do have, like, massive numbers on our side, which makes a big, big difference. Now, we are taking a lot of attrition damage with these guys. What I could do, grab these armies and send, like, half of it back into Berg. So we get slightly less attrition. Keep the leaders there. Stay in a position where we can reinforce. If France shows up with a big army, obviously we'll be in trouble. Won that. Okay. Now, where are they going to run to? Probably all the way to somewhere in Tuscany. Should I chase them down? I think the answer is yes. I don't necessarily need everyone. What I'm going to do is group these guys together. It'd be nice if I could just send the full regiments, but it's kind of hard to organize that. I could do a consolidate and then build some more. Especially if I'm going into enemy territory. How many troops am I down? I'm not down that much. Alright, I'm going to split you in half. I'm going to use 70k to pursue the Tuscan army. So, I don't know exactly. Oh, I have to go it a long way around. So, there's no way for me to do that. There's no way Austria gives me military access. They accept me giving them access. Understandably. What we'll do is we're going to turn a force march off. And we're just going to move to friendly territory for now. And then we'll reevaluate what we want to do. I'll leave this stack behind for a second so that we minimize our attrition. We'll still get a little dabbling of attrition because the 70k stack is pretty big. We'll do what we can. So, I like the plan of sort of trying to establish a position. Especially, there's Marsh over here, right? And that's Marsh as well. Marsha. So, if we do something like that, we'll be in a slightly better defensive position. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you. And yeah, if I can take the Netherlands out of the war, it's convenient. The Netherlands don't really have much in the way of manpower or anything like that, but we'll do what we can anyway. And yeah, you head over here. Okay, there's France. Select army. Fucking book it. And you as well. We're going to retreat to Berg. 26th. Oh, they're going to catch me no matter what. Uh-oh. Okay, well then. Change of plans. You're already on your way. We'll get there in the 20. Okay, actually, I bet you they turn around. You know what? I actually want to encourage them to turn around. I'm going to start a movement here, not even with forced march. I'm going to encourage them to change their mind and not attack me. Indeed, that's what happened. Well, they're sort of jiggling back and forth. Battle Straits of Dover. Nice. What are these? 1 heavy, 1 light, and a bunch of transports. So that's not a real fleet. Good. If I do this, I've got 100% blockade. I'm happy with that. These ships I was sending home for safety. Let me go and do the thing where I sort of split up. I've got the 26 ships now. Good. You can go off the coast of Holland because the Dutch don't really have a navy anymore. And then everyone who's not moving. Oop. There we go. 180 stack. That's going to be pretty good. You guys are going to go back. And I mean, I'm sure these ship captains are a little sick of me giving them weird orders, but we're going to do something like that. Meanwhile, I've got the rest of my troops coming back home. You're on your way there. Good. I mean, at a certain point, I definitely want to duke it out with France, especially since they have no manpower. And they might have had a bunch of money for mercs, of course. That's a possibility. Now, I'm going to be attrition like crazy if I just stand here, though. So, let me grab these guys and move them to Holland. Merge these guys, and then maybe suggest that they don't attach to this unit. Or this one, actually. Try to minimize some of the attrition. Okay, a little skirmish there, that doesn't matter. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to encourage people to attach this unit because I don't want them going off on their own. That would be particularly bad. Arrived from France. Now, support rebels. The Catalan, I assume they still haven't cored this stuff, and they haven't, so there should be some unrest. So we're going to support Catalan rebels, Catalonian rebels, which is as much money as possible. Hopefully, they actually get some rebellion pop-ups. It's going to bring them up to about 9% in each province. And because it's only 2 provinces, I don't know. I know for one province, the odds of increasing the rebellion actually is quite higher than it would look. Okay, that's very interesting. Let me stop you for a sec. Force march. Get to Berg. You get to Berg as is. You stop. Force march. Get over here. They want to attack me. Oh, this is the plains. Oh, I don't want to fight in the fucking plains. I don't suppose I can get here in time, can I? The 11th? No, they're force marching. They're definitely going to get there before I do. If I do this, they'll change their minds. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll keep doing that. It does break the siege over here, but it'll keep us protected. And then once my troops get close enough, like almost at this point, I'm willing. Yeah, they're going to start moving again. We're rushing in. No, they're actually not really moving. Oh, wow, that support rebels failed. Okay, so they're changing their mind quite a bit. We could trim down our numbers here a little bit, and that would almost certainly encourage them to jump in on us. But it's the plains. I don't want them to jump in on me on the plains. I want them to jump in on me in a marsh, ideally. There's also definitely no river crossing here. Let you, yeah, grab the one with the leader. Move you into Limburg. Oh, they may... Yeah, they've committed. It's the 24th. They're going to go there on the 25th. So they are 100% committed. Okay, I guess we're taking this engagement. We don't have massive, massive numbers, and France has bullshit, like, stats. Would not surprise me if we lose this fight. But we may just have to deal with that. Let's get their leader over here. Nice. Because we could always just snag this little group over here. Now, we'll force march straight to the real battle. I will go ahead and consolidate these regiments. Try to have as powerful a front line as possible. This will drop us below our force limit, of course, which is fine. We'll just go ahead and start assembling a new army. Spend money to rebuild very, very quickly. In fact, what I should probably do is throw down some mercs as well. Somewhere that's not already building something, which is basically everywhere. Over here. All right, well, let's take it. Again, our stats are quite a bit poorer than the French. They're using the actual king. It's only 4-3. I do have a 5-6, so I have the better general, which is nice. Of course, they have no combat penalties, and we have slightly superior numbers. And the big thing is they can't reinforce, but that high morale means we're very likely to lose the battle. Even if we kill more of them, we may still lose the battle. Right now, we're losing some pretty big numbers, too, because I'm sure we're getting bullshit rolls of 0. But now we have more than 2-to-1 odds. And they're actually behind in morale. Holy shit, we're actually going to win this battle. Freaking amazing. Okay, France is such a beast. The fact that we took some guys out there, and they've got an army randomly sitting there. If they had all their people together, things would be dramatically different. But they don't. I think we win. What is this? These are some lights. Tell you what, you can just go to civil. Make me some more money. Ah, this is fantastic. So, ideally, the thing to do is to chase down the French army, because a stack wipe puts them down completely. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send like 100k dudes to chase that down. I'm going to group these two together, like this army, and I'll actually do a consolidate as well, because they're going to be moving, force marching, they're not really going to reinforce. And I'm going to have to follow these guys. They're going to be going to Brabant first. So we'll have to do a lot of little clicking ahead. I mean, they'll probably go to Hainaut afterwards. I know that's not how you say it. I don't know how you say it. All I know is that it's wrong. Hold on. The remainders here. We're both set to force march. You are. And you are. We're going to go and take out this army here in Trier. With better than 2-to-1 numbers. Should be pretty good. Battle of Brabant, yeah, because there was like one dude standing there. We're going to keep chasing them. We get here first, but then they're going to go somewhere else. And it used to be you could hover over the white flag and see exactly where they're going. I can't blame them for getting rid of that. I could probably toggle the force march on and off a little bit. Save a few points. Okay. They're probably going to Ile-de-France. I'll force march now. Because, I mean, I want to get to them before they really have a chance to restock. There we go. So they're going to have no starting morale. We're going to have 3-to-1 numbers. This might have been a little dicey. Terrain -1. Terrain -1 we can handle. And yeah, we're definitely going to catch these guys out. Do they not even have a leader? Oh, they do. What's him? 4, 5. Pretty good. We do have the river crossing, but these numbers should be phenomenal. We're under attack in Land's End. Oh, over here. We can do that. That's fine. A random encounter just happened to happen. I love this. I love Haiti in Ireland. Ah, it's great. Wow. Let's check the stats on France. Not navies. Armies. They have 20,000 dudes, period, and 10,000 dudes in manpower. The 20,000 dudes is this stack here, which we will almost certainly be able to stack wipe. Let me turn off force march. Split the stack in half. I'm going to leave one in Paris because, A, taking out Paris is really useful. High tax-based province, lots of war score, lots of exhaustion, all that kind of jazz. Speaking of exhaustion, because we're having to do quite a bit of reinforcements, let's go ahead and knock that down a little bit, do ourselves a favor. My stability is okay, right? At +1, yeah. So we'll clean this out. They might run, I'm hoping they run to Paris. Hoping we win it. Yeah, we should be fine. I mean, we did have huge numbers. Okay, we won the Battle of Land's End. Troops assembling in Brunswick, won the Battle of Trier, and they are running, obviously. So now, obviously, the Netherlands and especially Tuscany might still have them forces. Netherlands was a little bit beat up, but I'm wondering about if I should just start sieging the area in France that's of concern, or if I do try to take the Netherlands out of the picture. And I'm kind of leaning towards doing the take the Netherlands out of the picture thing. I'm going to group these two, split them in half so we get a balanced army. I'm going to turn off force march. I'm going to send one of them. Hey, what? We'll go Antwerp and Zeeland, because then we can reinforce into France relatively quickly. And our extra leader, someone with some siege, we'll go to Zeeland over there. That'll be fine. We do have one leaderless army over here, but it's not the end of the world. Let's blow up that stack there. I don't want to split up too much. My goal is to force France to release Normandy. So I don't literally have to siege it. I don't think you have to siege the thing that you want to have released. I mean, we may want to do it at some point for war score, obviously. But for now, it's okay. Let's keep sending frigates out to Seville. How's our trade power over there right now? We're getting 77 gold from it. Half the power, which is pretty good. We might want to start sending some of these guys somewhere else. Spread around the love, but I don't know. We're all right. And we don't have a dominance of the English Channel. It's not worth as much, though. Still, it would feel good to be dominant in, you know, all the trade nodes. You over here, can we catch you? Break the siege of Paris. Just to try to catch these guys. A little greedy, but it might not be a bad idea. Well, I don't have to break the siege. I could just detach a siege and then go back. So, you're heading there. Oh, you keep reforming your army, so the date keeps changing. When you actually commit, on the 7th, you'll be committed. Okay, there we go. That works for me. Detach, go. Detach, go. We'll have 4-to-1 numbers advantage. That should be okay. We're not force marching, though. Although neither are they. We should be able to catch them. We'll have a river crossing, but we're only fighting the plains. Oh, no river crossing at all, actually. So, that should be fine. And we still didn't have our full morale yet. But that's okay. And again, what's important is every French person I kill cannot be replaced. Oh, they still have a bit of a decent army kicking around over there. I would be very keen on squashing. It looks like they're trying to avoid conflict with me, though. I probably can't catch these guys. That's okay. Just split off and do something like this again. Yeah, these guys have nothing, but I'm not in a position to really jump on them, which is a real shame. Oh, also, the Netherlands, that's where their army is. How are they going to catch me in Nemours? The 3rd? We're going to be out there on the 2nd. Yeah. Third is the French army, so we're going to be out of there, which is going to be okay. Now, if they want to jump on me in France, in Paris, I'm okay with that because I can reinforce pretty well, especially with a force march. I can be there before these guys have any clue what hit them. And it's just the Netherlands by themselves. Now, the French army, okay, I was going to say might come after one of my small stacks, but it doesn't look like it, so... kind of annoying that I've got to do it this way because I can't start moving them. Because if I do, then I can't force march them. Detach. Force march, detach, force march. There we are. Oh, throw as many people in there as possible. They do have tiny bit higher morale, but I actually have the discipline and tactics, which means their people are going to get slaughtered, and I'm going to have superior numbers here. Plus, I think I have a better leader. 4-3, 5-6. Now, the French people might be coming for a tiny one of my stacks somewhere like that. Like, that's a little bit annoying, unfortunately, but I can't really go and save you. It might not be a bad idea to take this stack, though, and, like, put half of them in Holland. I think that's probably okay. The other thing you could do here is maybe detach siege. What am I leaving behind? Oh, it's only transports, so let's not do that. Transports can siege, or can blockade pretty well. Lots of heresy. You know what? I don't care if we lose a cardinal. Right now, I want to make sure I have lots of money in the bank. What? Did you retreat over here? Or did you, like, suddenly... You couldn't have possibly built 3 dudes simultaneously. I don't know where those army came from. So, but we're about to crush the Netherlands army right there. Where are they retreating to? That's interesting. Interesting and very curious. Anyway, let's distribute these little troops once more. Like so. And we'll put a cut in this episode. We might be able to catch the French army, though. Hold on. What kind of composition am I looking for here? Gotta keep enough to blockade here. Ah! Finishing a few sieges might be good. I'm really worried because they're just going to keep killing all my little individual dudes. Let me give it some think. Well, I won't force march you here, but I'm going to start moving you in the right direction. And we're below our force limit, so go ahead and build me some mercs. Right, because I am combining some things. Build some mercs and build an army as well. After you get the mercs going, assemble an army stack over there. 45, that'll be fine. Put us a little bit above our limit, but we will be probably doing some more consolidates just because a strong front line is important. We're going to wrap this up now and continue next time, but the war is going in the correct direction. We have to be careful not to slip up too much. But if we do finish the siege of Paris, France is going to be hurt very bad economically. And, of course, give us a lot of war score. And then Picardy can start a ticking war score. And then it's just a question of getting ourselves up to... we don't literally have to hit 100. We just have to hit the point where we can hopefully get maybe like 100 war score worth of stuff. Release Normandy, grab as many provinces as we can. Once they're cored, we'll probably truce break and attack France right away because we are on our time limit. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.